Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DC Universe Online. I am your host, Trexus, and today we're going to be on Green Ember, so we can talk about the hard light loadout a little bit. Now, this is definitely different from where I did my my hard light, how to play a hard light character. So this is a new loadout, and if you guys haven't seen that video, it's going to be in the annotation somewhere around here, so definitely watch out for that. So here is what it looks like for, I actually went into the support tree. Reason being is because going into the assault tree for hard light, going in and as a controller, everything in assault can primarily sum it up to being a little bit of melee. And at that time I was a martial artist, so I used melee. Now I have this nice controller bow. Wasn't my choice, but hey, you work with what you got. So, and with Game Update 17 actually coming out, apparently all my characters got refunded all their power points. So I had to respec almost every single character. So I decided, like, you know what? I'm going to be bow, I'm going to be ranged now. So let me go ahead and use a little bit of some ranged attacks. So I looked at the support tree and found that there are a lot of ranged attacks, except for the reduced enemy defenses, which is still Whiplash. Trust me, I'm still crying on the inside. But that doesn't mean I don't get to talk about my loadout for this. So here is my loadout for support as I die. Yay. First up on my loadout, we have Boxing Glove. Boxing Glove is still the same as Light Claws. It gives POT the power over time. It's the basic ability. The second ability comes actually from the assault. It's from the support tree. It's Recharge. That's our instant power over time. Next up is Whiplash. Right off the bat, you want to go ahead and start reducing enemy defenses. It's the one that looks like I'm whipping chains everywhere. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. After that, it's Light Blast. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about Light Blast, and you'll see it when I'm actually going up against bosses or when there's multiple mobs, because it actually hits multiple people, and it does a dot effect, but the animation does a dot effect. You're actually standing there doing it. So it's a mixture of a channel, but it doesn't actually show like a channel bar at the bottom. Light Blast reduces healing. It does an AoE dot channel, and the debuff only hits the target that you have selected. So even though you have your target in front of you and 4 other people around you, Light Blast is going to hit all 5 targets, but whatever your reticule is focused on is going to get the debuff. If it hit everybody, all the other mobs with the debuff, I would call that OP. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, well, we're switching over to a boss now. So that's actually, if everyone's ready. I think they're all ready. Yeah, look, someone's already started. There we go. So, right off the bat, we're going to start off with Boxing Glove. If I can. This is all pre-recorded, by the way. Boxing Glove, it did the thing. It gave power over time. And even though I'm getting a little too close. Now, the ability I just used there was called Grasping Hand. Grasping Hand's animation's actually really bad right now. But Grasping Hand reduces damage. So that's your damage output reducer is Grasping Hand. It's supposed to be like a hand grabs onto the opponent and brings it to you. But the animation and the actual function's actually done. But luckily, it does give the damage over time debuff. Now, with this debuff, I find that the animation has to stop. Once the animation ends, the debuff goes on the target. I kind of feel that needs to be fixed. Where as soon as it hits the target, the debuff needs to be on it, not the other way around. I shouldn't have to wait until the animation is done for the debuff to show up. And then, last but not least, is Word of Power, my supercharge. Reason being is because Hard Light really doesn't have a supercharge that will do a power over time supercharge. So, for any controllers out there, Word of Power is going to be it. Luckily, they fit Gadget and Mental, but Hard Light, we still got to use Word of Power. Just saying. Just saying. But, as a ranged controller now, I have to say that this actually works out pretty well. The only difficult part is the fact that I have Whiplash. Whiplash is the only ability in both trees that reduces enemy defenses. I'm going to cry, and we have to sadly wait until the revamp for everything. See, that's Light Blast, hitting multiple targets, stunning them, and did a little dot damage as it was being channeled. I have to say that is pretty wicked. I really like that AoE. It could do more damage, but hey, who am I to judge, really? And that's Whiplash right there with the chains. It's always fun, always fun. And like I said, with Grasping Hand, the animation's broken. Or at least it's broken on my end and I can't get it working. So, I mean, I really don't know what to say. I'm really mad about Grasping Hands just being broken and all. So, but that's really it of the Hard Light. If you guys have any questions or comments, of course, leave them in the comment section below. And this is the support tree. Well, not really a full support tree, but this is what it looks like as a support loadout. Because most of the abilities are actually from the support tree. Now, I could switch my boxing glove with Light Claws, but the fact that I actually have more combo constructs in the support tree, it makes it more beneficial to actually use the boxing glove instead of Light Claws. I think with Light Claws, I can go into Light Claws, and then I can go into Ram. I don't know. It's pretty weak. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.